ബിജെപി ദേശീയ അധ്യക്ഷൻ ജെ പി നദ്ദയുടെ തത്സമയ സംപ്രേഷണ വാർത്താ സമ്മേളനം തുടരുകയാണ്.
I gave them maximum support also. I supported for that Nipah virus also, so I know the infrastructure and the Kerala's health capacity and how to respond. But I'm sorry to say that because of the ineffective political leadership today, half of the cases of COVID are from Kerala. And no strategy is being adopted till date. There is a whopping increase in 12%, which is worrisome, and one has to understand this. And no strategy is being adopted. I'm saying this with responsibility, but because the Nipah virus, when it broke out, I was in World Health Assembly at that point of time. And I responded from there only and saw to it that a special task team comes, the Government of India's team comes, we gauge ourselves, we do the best. And even after that, I came for the press conference here. And I said that whatever the support the state government needed, I gave it. But I'm sorry to say that today, because of the state's political leadership, the ineffectivity, the vision, lacking vision, COVID management, when in the country, our the mortality rate is very low, the recovery rate is very good, the incident rate is within control. Half of the cases are from Kerala. That is what we have to understand. This is how it's working. I also, in this election also, we are going to make it very clear, and this people of Kerala also know, that UDF and LDF both are two sides of the same coin. Both are corrupt. Both have lost their credibility. There is no vision for the people of Kerala. It is the industrious people of Kerala who are running the show. In the sense, they are to be appreciated. But the leadership is not able to give the direction. Both are corrupt governments. Now you talk about Oommen Chandy, involved in solar case, involved in even in the bar bribe case, and his very good friend Ramesh Chintala, he is also involved. So it is these both LDF and UDF both are two sides of the same coin, and both are corrupt, both are visionless, both are only power seekers for the sake of power. And you see, now in this election, very interesting thing is going to happen. At one point of time, the election will take place in Kerala and in West Bengal. In Kerala, they will be fighting with each another, and in West Bengal, they will be going together as an ally partner. This is ideological bankruptcy. This is ideological bankruptcy. This only shows that they are power seekers. They have got nothing to do for the welfare of the people of the state and country. Now, if I talk about the IUML, IUML, Mr. Ibrahim Kunju and Mr. K.M. Shahid, both the heat is reaching them also as far as the Palar-Vittam bridge is concerned, construction of bridge is concerned. So, and you see, they in the government, they have lost the moral authority when they are in government, because each one is corrupt. So they cannot stop. What happened in UPA? They could not stop because each was involved in it. The same way here also, LDF also, UDF also, and UDF partners also. All this is going on here in a big way. Shouldn't say, but now Oommen Chandy has been brought to the forefront. We all know about the sex scandal also. This, you see, that shows that Congress leadership even today has not learnt any lesson, and they are not serious about the people, about the Malayali culture, about the pride. They are only power seekers, how to come to power. I'm sorry to say that Congress has backstabbed the Ayyappa devotees also. Till date, Rahul Gandhi has not spoken even one word on Sabrimala issue. I am told today that they are going to come with a resolution. On one hand, when the agitation was going on, not even a single case was registered, not even a single statement came. Height of hypocrisy. Surendran is sitting here, 256 cases he is facing today also. Hundreds of workers were arrested. We fought it. Congress did not speak even a word. So this is the situation. And now they talk about that they are going to bring an ordinance or a resolution and see to it. This is what I call a height of hypocrisy. Power seekers, no ideological commitment with the people, with the sentiments of the people, with the sentiments of the Kerala people. As far as Prime Minister Modi ji is concerned, I can quote many examples. Sabrimala issue, the stampede took place. At that time, the Prime Minister did not have the time to come and meet people. But I remember, it was in which place where the fire, Puttigal, some 300 people. I was here in Kerala itself. Prime Minister sent me. Within 3 hours, I was there on the spot. And within 3 hours, he came from Delhi. He deputed me for 1 week. He brought the All India Institute of Medical Sciences best team. They were there in Trivandrum Medical Hospital. I stayed here for 1 week and saw to it that best possible medical facilities are given. I'm saying all this because this shows the sensitivity of NDA government, sensitivity of our leader Narendra Modi ji. Two incidents took place, Sabrimala case and Puttangal fire broke out. Within 3 hours I was here. Within 3 hours Prime Minister Modi ji was here. And he deputed me for 1 week. Team of All India Institute of Medical Sciences came along with Prime Minister Modi. And we saw to it that best possible medical facility is given. This is how we look towards the people of Kerala and take care. As far as the financial part of support is concerned, the National Highway project, 65,000 crores have been given for National Highway projects. 1,957 crore for Kochi Metro development. 12,544 crore for local self-government. 1,738 for disaster management, 607 crores for health, and in this health the increase is 137% as far as health infrastructure is concerned. The same way 405 crores for judiciary, 181 crores for higher education, 1,086 crore for agriculture, and of course a special assistance of 1,100 crore. So Kerala is kept in the mainstream as far as the support from the Government of India is concerned. The Alapula bypass has been completed. The same way, the central government has allocated 19,891 crores to reduce the state's revenues deficit budget. So this is how. We don't, it is collective federalism, cooperative federalism. We believe in that. And we are in government, we may not be in government, but the support to each government has been given, and here I am trying to put forward in terms of quantifying them how our Prime Minister has taken care of the people of Kerala. I am happy that in local elections, we have come in full majority in Palakkad municipality and a dozen of other Gram Panchayats also. Slowly we are going forward, and in coming times in this Vidhan Sabha elections, we will go for a big leap. That is how we are trying to strategize. We need your support also. I've talked in terms of the people of Kerala need an alternative, and Bharatiya Janata Party is working in that direction. Lot of support is there, I could see. we have to galvanize that support and bring it to the maximum. That is what I'd like to say. Thank you very much for giving me. Any questions I can take.